Good afternoon, everyone. And can you hear me? I hope that you can hear me. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Choices Life Coaching and Jennifer's Perspective. I hope that everyone has been having a wonderful week, and sorry I haven't been on here as often as you would like me to be, or as often as I would like to be, but it's just that I've just relocated to Pennsylvania, took some vacation time to unwind, to reset, also to acclimate myself to the area and to reconnect. Had a wonderful time yesterday with my, I say my sorority, but with the polka dots, the ladies from Lancaster chapter. Oh my God, fantastic. Thank you so much, Dawn Regner. Is that how you pronounce the name? Dawn Regner. Wonderful presentation, just fantastic. And it was really nice to see all the ladies again. Jackie, thank you so very much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And the food was great. Thank you so much. And for, let's see, to the Lancaster Country Club for hosting it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And today's topic of discussion will be, let's see, a confident woman recovers from setbacks. And I say that because we don't need to see setback as failures. A person is not a failure because because she may try something that either did work or didn't work. She fails only when she stops trying. And most of the people who are trying, they end up as huge successes. Why? Because they failed their way to success. And I've heard Oprah Winfrey speak of this. I've heard of, yes, I'm going to say his name, Tyler Perry. He failed his way to success. Look at Beyonce, look at Pink, look at Barbara Streisand. So many people. Look at President Obama and our vice president. Remember when Kamala Harris and Joe Biden? Remember, these people literally failed their way to success. And now we can always say that if you step out and try something and it doesn't work the first time, at least you know that not to either do that thing again. The next thing is many people are confused about what they're to do with their lives. And I say that because they don't know what God's will is for them. They are either without direction, or they have no plan, or what is it that they're trying to do? God says that man may plan their way, but every man's step is ordered by God. And I can say that you can say God, you can say Jesus, you can say the divine, you can say spirit, whatever it is that you connect with or relate to, that is between you and the divine source creator of all things. But I'm going to say Jesus because I'm a Christian. So shalom and hello to everyone. Now, if I felt the same way once I tried something several times, like I tried working at in the nursery, in the children's ministry. I did really well. I did that at Helping Hands Ministry for years. It started with a small ministry. I think it was the pastors' kids and the leaders of the ministry. Started out with 5 children, and the ministry grew to over 300 children. And I had implemented 7 programs, but that was for a season. We had Sunday school, we had after school. I implemented the summer day camp, a tutoring program, a Saturday program. I thought I was going to be like in the children's ministry forever, but God had other plans. It was only for a season. And I also tried being like a secretary. This was like, say, like 15, maybe say 25 years ago. It didn't work out. They fired me on the first day. Why? Because I didn't have the necessary skills and the skill set that was needed at the time. What did you need to do? I needed Word, document, Windows. You need to know how to do all these things. I can do that now in 2021, but in like back in 92, 93, 90, even up until 1997. I wasn't prepared. I didn't have the skill set that was needed. So if you try something, I did volunteering, I did outreach ministries. I did that for a while, but that was only for a season. I could have spent my life being confused, but I thank God. I thank God that I was confident enough and that I had enough sense to step out in faith and discover what was right for me. I did it through the process of elimination. And when I say the process of elimination, it's trying different things, and I experienced some disappointments, but it all worked out well in the end. If you're doing nothing with your life because you are either you're not sure of what it is that you want to do or what it is that you can do, it won't take long before you feel comfortable with something that is just the right fit for you. Think of it this way. And I'm speaking to the ladies, all right, gentlemen, if you're listening, they can listen too. If you're going out to purchase a new outfit, right? And you're going to probably try on several dresses and jeans and slacks and, several outfits before you find the one that is right and comfortable for you. And also that looks good on you. Why not try the same thing with discovering your destiny? Obviously, there are some things that you cannot just try, like being an astronaut. You need training, and I say training in order to get into that spaceship and go up into space. They have to train for that. And you can't just try being the president of the United States. Donald Trump tried that, and you see what happened? All right. The nation ended up in chaos and divided and insurrection. All kinds of things happened. But the thing is that you can't drive a parked car. You understand? If the car is in park, you can't be in drive at the same time. But one thing is for sure, you cannot just wander through life. Get your life out of park and get moving in some direction. It doesn't suggest going deep in debt. Say if you want to be a small business owner, and it doesn't mean going into a wealth of debt in order to find out whether or not you can run a business successfully. But if you could begin in some small way, and if it works, take it to the next level. Take it to the next level. As we take steps of faith, our destinies unfold. And a confident woman is not afraid or is not scared to make mistakes. That is the same thing when it comes to relationships. If you find that you had one bad relationship or something happened, and try again, try again, try again until you discover what it is that fits. Now, one of the great things about my relationship with God and with anyone that has a relationship with God is that He always provides new beginnings. And His word says that His mercy is new every day. Jesus chose 12 people, 12 disciples, and believe it or not, they had flaws. Do you understand? That is with anything and anyone in life. God's mercy is new every day. And he continued working on them and helping them to become all that they could be. Now, he will do the same for you. He will do the same for me if we let him. And that is the thing. We too have free will. And I can say this, as a Christian life coach, I'm here to do just that with you and for you. Now, the Apostle Paul mentions in Philippians 3:13, emphatically, he says that it is important to let go of what lies behind and press towards the things that are ahead. Now, don't be scared of your past. And I say that in a good way because it has absolutely no power over you except what you give it. Do you understand? Now, not letting go of the past it dictates your future. You understand? And it's not part of the confident lifestyle. To be confident, let go of your past. Learn from those mistakes in life, but be confident in who you are and use that as a tool to learn from. And recovering from pain and disappointment of any kind is not something that just happens to some people and not to others. It is a decision. And I say that because we all have free will, the free will to choose. That is why the name of my company is Choices Life Coaching. Why? Because we have a choice to make in life. We get up every day. I've been walking every day since I've been here in Pennsylvania. And that is a choice that I make. And I can honestly say that I think it's good because walking is healthy, good for the bones, good for cholesterol, it's good for your internal organs, it's good for mental sanity. Believe it or not, it helps with long-term memory, it builds muscles, it gives good posture, so many benefits. And it's also my time to connect with God, with spirit, you understand, to connect with nature, with the planet. I use that as like a meditation time. And then I get a chance to sit, meditate, be grateful and thankful, for my life, for everything that God, has given me and the things that he hasn't given me. And I can just be thankful, like all around, like so much gratitude. And The thing is that you make a decision to either let go of the past and to learn from it. And you can learn from your mistakes. You can learn from other people's mistakes. You can gather up the fragments and give them to God. And He will take those pieces. You understand that those pieces of our life, we think that our life is wasted, and it's not. God will take those fragmented pieces of your life and put them together and make something glorious, like something beautiful, awesome. Like you're authentic, you're a masterpiece. Look at the universe. Look at you, look at yourself. You understand? Look at the flowers, the birds, the plants, the animals. Look at the people. They're all different and unique and fantastic and marvelous in their own way. So nothing is wasted when it comes to God. And if you refuse to think about what it is that you've either lost or left behind, don't think about those things. Don't live life in regret. You understand? Instead, take inventory and look at what's left over. You understand? Some people don't like leftover food. But look at everybody during the holiday season. During the holiday time, they have Thanksgiving and they say what it is they're grateful for. And the leftover turkey, my mom makes soup with it. You can have turkey sandwiches. You can make pot pies. There are so many wonderful things that you can do with those pieces and those fragments of your life. Not only can you recover, but you can also be used to help other people recover. So be a living example of a woman who always recovers from setbacks, no matter how difficult or how frequent those setbacks may be. Don't ever say, I just cannot go on. You understand? Instead, say, I can do whatever it is that I need to do through Christ, through God, who gives me strength. You understand? I look at, since like the pandemic started, you have so many women that are women entrepreneurs. You have women in business. You have even within the Black community, you have women in businesses, Black women business owners. Believe it or not, there is grants, there's funding for them. They're stepping out in faith. Why? Because this pandemic has taught us many things, many things. And whatever you've learned from the pandemic, take the pieces of your life, put it all together, give it to God, like the 5 loaves and 2 fish. Give it to God. Let God bless it, and let's see what He makes with the next thing. You understand? So your life is precious, 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 precious to you and to God, and it matters. Believe it or not, you matter to Him. So if you feel that you need clarity, you need to restore your confidence, connect with me, Jennifer Gray, at Choices Life Coaching. That would be www.jennifergray.org. I'm online and I'm accepting new clients, and I'm here to help you put the pieces and those fragment pieces of your life back together. I also have new courses for new coaches and entrepreneurs. If you're a new entrepreneur or a new woman in business, connect with me, okay? And let me help you to put those pieces, lay the foundation, and so that you can have a strong business. I will be speaking at the Women in Business Luncheon Summit, sponsored by the Pocono, by the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. If you're a woman and you own a business, you are welcome to the event. It will be held at the Skytop Lodge in Stroudsburg, PA, on August 10th at 11 a.m. Okay, so you can also connect with me. 201-749-1918. We're also accepting new members. So if you are a business owner, male or female, and you own a business and you live in the Monroe County area, hello, in this area, touch bases with the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. We also have an event coming up on August 4th, and this is to support the LGBTQ community. And it is a networking event. So if you are a member of the LGBTQ community, we're here to support you. Why can't I say that word? The LGBTQ community. We're here to support you. And there's an event that is coming up on August 4th. Okay. And we also will be hosting the golf tournament. So if you like to golf and, there'll be an event that it will be held on August 6th, okay? Touch bases with me as well, or go to the Pocono Chamber of Commerce. And what else is coming up? Let's see. I think that's it. That's all I can think of right now, on the top of my head. All the information is actually on my Facebook page. I didn't expect to even announce that, but I love Pennsylvania. Oh my God, it is absolutely beautiful. This is the most beautiful state. It really is, with the nature, the people, the food. Some of the most kindest people in the world. Oh my God, can I say that? Yes, I can brag on Pennsylvania, because this is really a beautiful state. Really nice, clean, healthy state, and some of the most amazing people. And I think they all move here for one thing: to be happy, to be at peace, to connect with nature, and make new friends. So come join us at the Pocono Chamber of Commerce Women in Business Luncheon on August the 10th at the Skytop Lodge. Hello, at 11 a.m. Also touch bases with me, Jennifer Gray, at Choices Life Coaching at www.jennifergray.org. Looking forward to working with you, and I'm here to serve. And anyone would like to become a polka dot, and I say the polka dot, you can www.polkadotspeakers, P like polka dot, polka dot, and just put speakers and click on the link, okay? They also have an event that is coming up in October, and that would be Celebration. So I'll give you a little bit more information at the next broadcast. And on that, remember that a confident woman recovers from setbacks. Why? Because life happens. Life happens. Nobody expected the pandemic. And I can say that You understand? I think the only person knew that it was going to happen was, I think, Mr. Bill Gates. But when he did his a TED Talk presentation, nobody paid him any mind. Nobody listened to him. They thought, oh my God, that's just Bill and he's just talking. But sometimes we need to listen, 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 listen. Other than that, remember to get vaccinated. Protect yourself and your loved ones with a vaccine, because that Delta variant doesn't give a damn, and it's infecting the people that hasn't been vaccinated. Remember to pray, pray, for the medical staff, your family, and your friends, so that people will get vaccinated and that our medical staff and our medical team is our front line. You understand? And if the medical team goes down, who's going to take care of everybody else? You understand? So keep them up in prayer. Pray for them and their families. And remember that your life is important. Protect yourself and your loved ones. Be safe, and your loved ones. Be safe, and put your mask on when you are venturing out in public. You understand? And say hello to somebody with a smile, even a wave. All right? On that, have a wonderful day, and see you at the next session.